Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your 2019 November reading. Oh my god, guys. Oh my god. Stop it, okay? I cannot believe the energy I'm feeling here. This feels so good. My neck is tingling. Well, So before I even get started, I just want to say this is definitely Divine Masculine coming through. We had the Divine Masculine coming through for the Scorpio reading, but oh my god, this Divine Masculine for this Sagittarius reading feels so much different. This is so... I'm like, are you single? Sir, are you single? Because I will stop this reading right now to ask. This feels so good. And as I was like... So I always get impressions before I do the readings. And I write it down. And the first thing, as I was saying, please God, what divine messages do you have for my Sagittarians? God bless for this month. I said divine mess ups. And I was like, oh God, someone made a mistake here. And then I got him, he was saying, oh wow. And I realized it's the masculine energy coming through. He said, oh wow, I blew it big time on this one. And then I'm seeing, but she still loves him because this union is protected. And he was like, phew, I've dodged a bullet. And then he said, it was only a matter of time before I gave this up anyway. It was a close call. I cut it really close this time. And he said, phew, I'm ready for it all. The house, the kids, the transition awaits. And I kid you not, like all these cards that I pulled are totally supporting that. So first of all, can I just say as a woman, girl, I'm sorry. I cannot stop my girly part from reacting in this reading. All right. Let's get into the reading objective party. Ooh. All right. So first of all, I'm sorry, guys. I'm pulling it together. First of all, getting to be objective. I am seeing here that we're dealing with somebody who I'm seeing in this card, and I already feel like this is Divine Masculine, so I'm going to have to make sure I put that in the title. But I'm feeling that this guy, male, female, doesn't matter, this masculine energy started off, or showing himself as starting off as this child. So having this immature energy, but going through this very special, they're saying this very special message. Oh, they're saying it's for me. That's great. Thank you. As well as everybody else on this call with whom this resonates with. Dear God, please, I just ask that you reach out to the people who this does resonate with and tap them on the shoulder, let them know, because we are practicing discernment. Of course, you guys know if you've been watching the daily messages, Spirit came through today to talk about discernment. Very important. Okay? Anyway, thank you. Yay! I'm excited. So anyway, so we're seeing the 1111 here, which usually comes through in my readings whenever we're dealing with a sacred contract of some sort. It could be spiritual service and or a divine counterpart. In this case, I do feel that it's coming through in relation to a relationship, because I knew right off the bat it feels like masculine energy. Very, very, but this masculine energy is one that I haven't really felt in my other readings. Because it feels very normal. When I say normal, it's like it's not somebody, I'm not getting somebody who's going through this major tower, who's coming through with third-party energy, none of that stuff. If he had that, which I'm sure, God bless, it's in the past. In fact, there's no like card here that says initiation energy coming through. And all of the zodiac signs that I have done for the month of November, from Aries to Scorpio, all have initiation energy, everybody, which is a beautiful thing. But I was like, wow, this sign doesn't. What's going on with this message? So let's see. So he's showing, he's just showing that right now I'm seeing this teacher energy, everything. I'm not saying he's a teacher, but I'm seeing that he said, oh wow, I blew it big time on this one. So I knew there was a mistake. And I'm seeing that in this card. Somehow, don't ask how. It's like, oh, blue. Oh, the blowing. Okay. It happened so fast. And now I'm looking back. I'm like, why did I... Okay, I blew it this time. Oh, sense of humor. These divine masculines and feminines, when they come through, they have senses of humor. So he's saying, I blew it hard this time. But then I'm seeing that it's like a learning. He says master learning. There was a lesson learned here. But He really considers himself lucky. I'm telling you, he's like, holy crap, I'm really lucky. He literally said, phew, I dodged a bullet. Because I was like, how am I seeing this masculine saying he blew at this time, but then I'm seeing this feminine. She's kind of in this reading, kind of just kicking it there. Look at her heart. She's like, yes. Not in a masochistic way, by the way. Okay. And see, like, we see her laughing. This isn't it could be the feminine, but I'm seeing this is more of a protector of this union laughing at that, that concept. But I'm seeing that, whoa, it's like this guy totally blew it, whatever he did, third party, whatever you name it. But it's like this woman still loves him. So if this reading is for you, then you may recognize it, because it's kind of like, that on some level you would take this guy back if he insert energy here, whatever this is. And he just feels very lighthearted and coming through here. This is somebody who has transformed. This is transformed energy. And I'm seeing that the reason why this is still able to go forward is because I feel that the Divine Mother is protecting. She's saying this union is protected. See the male-female candles? This union is protected. But I'm also seeing that she has been and had been working a lot with the Divine Feminine to help her to hold the vision for this union to be resurrected. Because I definitely feel that this relationship has gone through tough times. But that being said, there's nothing in this energy. I'm not seeing tower moments. I'm not, right? Because they're not having me focus on that here. This is someone who's come through. This energy, the male energy, is a guy who's like, I'm ready. I'm ready for the house, the kids, the whatever. And I'm seeing like this like housing complex, and it's like the housing developments where gated communities where everyone's house is like some variation of each other's house. And everyone's like suburban. Everyone's having kids. The kids are growing up together. I'm just seeing him ready for that kind of life. And I think we all know that that's not an energy we're used to feeling from the masculine. Definitely not through these YouTube readings, God bless. But anyway, that being said, I'm seeing, yes, that there was some divine mess up, as he says it, but I'm seeing that the Divine Feminine is still very much interested in this connection, and the Divine Mother is coming through to say this union is protected. It had been protected. Now, I'm getting the Wisdom, Vision, and Time card. So he's showing me here, this reading might actually not be long, but he's showing me here that this has drawn on a lot of wisdom, and I'm feeling him starting to cry a bit, and I'm feeling grief, because I feel like grief, a lot of grief sits behind the nose a lot, and so I'm feeling that there, because he said it's been a long process. I'm feeling him. He's saying it's been a long process, and I've definitely come through the other side on this, but it was not easy. He's saying, I'm seeing the word sanctuary, but he's changing it to be the word obituary, because it's like dying 1,000 deaths and doing 1,000 cuts. He's saying to this poor woman, God bless her, right? He's very funny. But it's like, I'm seeing the words homecoming. I'm seeing the words homecoming here. Oh, wow. Okay, got it. Interesting. All right. I'm seeing the words homecoming, so him definitely coming home. I'm just feeling that. And I'm getting I'm feeling his energy really sink in and come down to the 3D in a sense, because as he's coming down to the 3D and making himself known, I'm starting to feel like a persona coming upon him almost. And it's almost like, it's like now he feels like a certain race and a certain I'm hearing a certain voice, and so I'm just seeing all of that. Okay, that's interesting. All right, anyway, and personality, those are all things that are down here, but on the upper levels, guys, remember, this is just general divine masculine energy. They have their own personality still, but when they're still up here, it's more general, and down here then they start looking recognizable. Now he's saying at night he's going to give thanks, so that tells me that a lot of you, if this reading is for you, a lot of you will get that confirmation, because he's going to come to you through dreams, and at night you may hear a voice, you may hear, like, this is a masculine who's ready. He's ready to get started. He's ready to start buying that house. He's ready. And he's like, holy moly, I am thanking my stars. I am thanking my lucky stars because I'm very lucky that this is ending up this way for me, because there may be others who may be having a harder time to get back into union with their feminine, but they're saying for some reason she loves me. And that's what he's saying. It's crazy. But he's also saying vision and no, it's fine. He's also saying vision and timing here as well. So timing has been a major concept for you. Also, he's definitely he's saying timing has been a really major concept for you, and a lot of you on the call, you've been pushed to your limits with a lot of the timing with what I have been putting you through. But there's also a lot of vision to be had here as well. It's about holding the vision, and it's about working through when you have less vision as well. So he's coming through to say thank you to the divine feminine for holding this vision, as difficult as it has been and as difficult as it could be and as it can be. All right. Yes, thank you. Now, I kid you not, guys. These cards, like, I literally could not wait to get on this call, because when I started laying these cards, I was like, what is this? Because then I saw the word offering and I was like, huh? And offering what? And then I'm seeing, like, the next card was this. It looks clearly like the divine feminine with a marriage, like, head, what do you call this? A veil. What's good? Headpiece. Marriage, right? And I'm just seeing, like, her eyes. Even she's shocked. She's like, say what? Can you guys see? It's like, it looks like eyes right there. Like, what? Like, I'm shocked. Like, no way. And transformation. This is where he's like, I'm ready for the house. I'm ready for the kids. I'm ready for this. This is a guy who has come full circle, and he is definitely ready to get started. Wow. Again, I'm seeing these words. At night, give thanks for the illumination you have found. So it's like, on the one hand, he's saying to give thanks, of course, but he's really saying, I'm going to be giving thanks because, holy cow, like, it was a lot for this person, this woman, male, female, doesn't matter, this divine feminine, and he's still shocked to be able to even be able to move into union with her still. And the Divine Mother is saying that happened, or is able to happen, because there is spiritual protection. This union is protected. And it's interesting that because I would say almost 2 years ago, when I met my honey bun, we both went on this trip with a bunch of our coworkers and whatnot, and we had kind of been secretly dating and whatnot. Surprise. Secret, not so secret. And I remember I just happened to be looking at some of these Buddhic statues, off by myself somewhere, and I just heard Mother Mary. Oh, he wasn't there that day, but he had gone the week before. But I heard Mother Mary it felt like Mother Mary just come out of the blue, and she's like, this union is protected. I was like, you talking to me? Who said that, right? This union is protected, and dear God, I have questioned that and for a long time. So seeing this energy come through here for this reading, I'm like, oh, I recognize that energy. So a lot of you women on the call, male, female, doesn't matter, feminine energies, you may resonate with this. You may resonate in some way with knowing that this was going to happen for you, that was going to be assured. And obviously, if I never thought I'd say this, but if this is so slam dunk, this is either for you or it's not. And you will know if it's for you because you'll feel that butterfly and you in your stomach, and you'll kind of know. Maybe you're masculine. Look how I almost said vascular. Whoa, okay. Look how vocal this masculine is. And so he's probably going to connect with you as well if this is for you. All right? Oh, cool. How exciting. Yes, so let's move on. So I'm seeing, where should we go? Here. So I'm seeing these cards came out, right? First of all, he's saying that this was due to a lot of prayers, and I'm seeing not only prayers on this side in the 3D, but I'm seeing prayers on the other side, which makes me wonder, like, yes, I know things are planned, but maybe like on the other side, they're also rooting for us, praying for us, and I think, you know, to help us make right choices and that we'll be happy with what happens. I'm just seeing a lot of prayers going up from the other side in spirit friends and family, really helping us. And I'm seeing mastery. He's acknowledging a lot of things went into planning this. Thank you, Spirit. But also a lot of people, he's saying, were put in place to help direct us to reach each other and to meet each other. And you know what? I think he's kind of right, because I remember that one time I was lying down to sleep, maybe last year, and sometime last year, and as my head hit the pillow and I'm snuggling into sleep, and you know, sleep is about to overtake me, I heard my guide say, you have no idea, like you guys, me and my honey bun, you guys have no idea how much it took for us to get you guys together. You know what I mean? And so it made me, my eyes shot open, because it made me realize, oh my God, there's like this vast network, and they really are trying to get us to meet up, to have, you know, can you imagine how much directing and how many choices we had to make and be ushered through in order to come to this point in time? So that's what he's coming through and recognizing. He's also looking at a lot of the tower moments, and the tower moments that never were. So there were probably a lot of tower moments that were possible to happen that didn't happen. He's saying thank God, because he's like, he generally feels shocked that she is even able to take him back. So I mean, clearly some a million tower moments didn't happen, maybe 999,000, but the one that could have broken a camel's back didn't happen. But he genuinely seems shocked about that. He's saying that it was always a gamble. He said it was always a gamble, and he said he's sure that along the way he's lost a lot of friendships. I'm hearing a lot of kneecaps and bottle caps along the way. That maybe that means something for somebody. But he's saying that he's so grateful that things are turning out this way and not the way that it could have been, where she just wouldn't talk to him again, where she moves on, where she lost the will to continue. And then I'm seeing here this affirmation. This is wishes fulfilled, right? He feels very lucky. Like, I'm shocked that he is, because I don't know, you know, we do the readings, but we don't really, like, I felt his energy really come down to help to emote these feelings, right? But even at that higher level, I felt this feeling of luck and feeling very lucky and fortunate. So it makes me wonder, like, how much of this is up to chance, you know? But we see this card really says chance here. He's also acknowledging that a lot of decisions, all the decisions that were made, of all the decisions that were made along the way, he said he feels so good and so happy. And not to sound like a broken record, but so fortunate that this woman in his life, this divine feminine, male, female, whatever, made the decision to keep. And I'm seeing this decision is not only in the physical, because a lot of times, you know, we oscillate between, I'm leaving him, he totally cheated with this, that, whatever, but on the other side as well, something as simple as this divine counterpart opting to continue on with this contract despite, you know, the right hooks and the, you know, the choices made and the missed opportunities, all of this, despite that, having this divine feminine who's willing to wait for this person. And I'm seeing for somebody here has been waiting since high school. Oh God, somebody here has been waiting since high school for this guy to come around. Oh my gosh. That being said, I'm also seeing here, yeah, I'm seeing the spells and alchemy. So I'm wondering, like, how to interpret that. I'm going to leave that one and see if it pulls itself into this reading at some point. All right. So I'm seeing here, and this is not strange, but it's indicative of the energy, because if you look at it, this is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands usually speaks of being on guard, being resistant to something, but here, notice it looks very much like the Five of Wands in the regular tarot, where there's a lot of conflict. But what I'm seeing in this card is all intuition. It's not the card's meaning at all. It shows this divine masculine jumping in and ready. He's like, I'm ready to get started on everything, right? And this is mastery at its finest, and it's also it's I'm getting an energy of victory as well. It's like this guy came to win, and he's moving through. He is not stopping. There is no stopping, and he's just gonna pursue, right? And that's the energy that this masculine is carrying. Wow. And look, the card wanted to hug this one. I'm seeing transformation. He's after transformation. And when in the transformation, what I'm seeing is not just this idea of transforming, but his idea is, I want the house, I want the kids, I want the stable life, whatever it is that feminine, the divine feminine has been wanting for a while. This divine masculine collective wants it. And he is coming through strong, very funny, very comedic. Doesn't have to be that your masculine is that way, the person in your life as his personality is, but whatever this is, if this is your reading, that's what's coming through. Now he's saying here that see, this feminine is looking in this cup, and really it's kind of like looking, where is he? Whenever I see this card, it's really talking about someone walking away and leaving someone wondering what happened. But in here, it's a two-part card. He said, she won't find me in that cup. This is a very unorthodox masculine. He's like, she won't find me there. I'm off doing charity right now. I'm off somewhere else doing good works. So you look at him giving this person coin, right? So she's busy looking for him, but she's not going to find him in the traditional places because he's out there actively doing the work he's supposed to be doing. This is a masculine who is ready again. Okay. For the month of November, if this reading is for you, you will very well receive messages from this guy, like definitely in the non-physical, but definitely I feel in the physical. This is the guy who will call you up. He'll ask you out on a date. I'm feeling this guy feels like a doctor. There's definitely a doctor here. I'm getting also a very Jewish feeling for the energy that's making himself known and coming through. As in the upper 5D, there's no distinction of personality, but as he was sinking down, sinking lower and merging with my energy, I don't know if you felt my energy shift, if some of you could have sensed that, that kind of channeling was happening, and he started to feel very it's funny, now he's saying German. First Jewish, I felt Jewish, maybe German Jewish, I don't know, but he's also coming through with a sense of humor, saying it really doesn't matter what personality, or not personality, what race is coming through, even what gender I'm feeling, because it's just a masculine energy in general. But he's making a joke to say, just because you're not dating a Jewish or a German guy, that for you, it doesn't matter. This is still the collective he may belong to. Anyway, great sense of humor. I'm getting a pool as well, like a pool and a cabana kind of feeling as well. So somebody out here is wondering, one of you women or somebody on this call is wondering, is this the guy, because you're thinking about two different guys or more than one guy, and you're wondering, is this the guy who has a pool and a cabana and like that kind of energy? And I am emphatically getting no. All right, whoever that guy is, that energy feels really creepy and almost like oh, what is that energy? That feels really creepy and almost like bodies in the basement. So maybe if that makes sense for somebody on this call, this is definitely not the reading for you. And I think maybe you may have been directed to this reading so that you can have that question, because you're not seeing some red flags about that person, whoever that is. Now, guys, a few of you may know somebody with a cabana and pool. This may not be for you. I just want to put that out there. But there's someone on this call. I'm smelling blood right now. There's someone on this call who was directed to, oh good, I'm hearing wisdom, so thank you. I'm like, oh God, what is this? Spirit is confirming. There's someone who was directed to this reading. So you can be like, oh my God, yeah, is it? And then this message can come to you because you need to hear it. There's somebody here who is like, It's almost like your head is a little bit up in the clouds and you're not seeing who this person really is, okay? And I think that you are mistaking him for a divine masculine or some guy who you should be dating, but he's actually not. And I just feel like a really blood connection to him. I wouldn't be surprised if it was kind of like, as somebody, I wouldn't be surprised if it was somebody who you shouldn't be connecting with, okay? Ooh, guys, I had to pause to make sure that, I definitely had to pause the reading to make sure that this wasn't interference from anything. But no, actually, I think that message, Spirit is saying, thank you, Spirit, is definitely designed for somebody else on this reading, okay? So, wow, Spirit works in interesting ways. So, because I'm sure that a title like the reading that this is going to, a title like the one that this reading is going to have is going to attract a lot of people, because that's just the way these things go. And so sometimes I find that Spirit chooses their forums to bring through messages. So somebody, if you think this is you, that there's a message, that warning I was giving, if you think this is you, definitely you can email me, and you can find my email address in my About tab. I used to put it in the videos, but I don't now. It's in my About tab on my channel. So if you think that warning is for you, go ahead and email me, and I will connect with your guides and angels and confirm about that. All right? Because I think that's a pretty important one. Spirit wants to let us know. It's that important that I had to stop and see whether I was actually connecting here with something that is, and yes. So we're going to continue our reading, but I'm seeing that right here. Again, I'm seeing somebody wondering about this person, and see that cup. Whoever this person is, that needs this warning. You definitely need to stay away from that person for sure. All right. Anyway, if you suspect it's you, just tonight, I'm going to make sure I upload this tonight. Go ahead and hit me up. I will make time. Okay? God bless. God bless. All right, let's continue, everybody. Let's also say a prayer. That's why we have to look out for each other, because sometimes there are sheep in wolves' clothing. What? They're wolves in sheep's clothing. And I love when Spirit comes through with messages. See, our protector right there. I love when Spirit comes through with messages like this, because it really, 27 minutes, 27 seconds, there you go. It really shows that Spirit is reaching us in whatever way possible, and people are in place to help each other. All right, so gracias a Dios. All right, let's continue this reading. Amen. Because this is a very high vibe reading, and I felt that energy come in and just boom, bring that down. So definitely email me if that's you, okay? Anyway, so yeah, Divine Masculine was coming through and saying that if you're looking for him, you won't find him, because he's out here doing what it is that he should be doing, the spiritual service, that he's putting his good name, his good hands to work. Amen. I'm also seeing that he's working diligently to assist other people, to make amends. But you know what? It's interesting, because I don't even see this karmic balance. Like, I don't see balance even in here, like the scales, nothing. Even as I'm seeing this Six of Swords, which usually is about moving forward in this deck, it usually means that he's still carrying a lot of stuff he needs to make amends for, but I don't see that. I think he's just literally trying to get to the other side, and he's not even bothering this woman and this child. He's just going about his business. I think this is somebody who is ready to make a commitment, to make a connection. I think that he, in this card, usually this is the good doctor to me, this is the Temperance card, God coming in, but I'm seeing that this is him. He's in control of himself. He is definitely mature. Wow, this is mature Divine Masculine. Mature Divine Masculine. Look at him emptying his own cup, creating his own opportunities here. And I don't see any towers of fear in the background. I feel also that he's unattached. So if you are wondering if this reading resonates with you, and oh, my candle, God bless. If this reading resonates with you and your angels and guides are backing you up and you're having dreams about this guy and whatnot, I don't feel that this guy is attached to anybody. So I think that he's all for the taking, because he's probably worked through some stuff. And look at this. Again, I'm seeing this. Usually in a card like this, I'm seeing somebody laying something to rest, but I'm seeing this guy being the black-haired guy instead, helping his community. So he's doing something. He's putting himself to work in some way, helping in some way. And I'm seeing that, look at that healthy connection with women. So I'm seeing him as the guy in the horse. He's giving this woman victory wreath, but he's not trying to get her number. He's not trying to do this. He's not doing that. It's just like, okay, that's another woman, just as it's another person. Here's your wreath. So I don't see these boundaries being crossed, and he's not trying to make a friend, you know, when, you know, keep my options open. I'm not seeing that. And these last two cards that are coming through, thank you so much, dear God. I just want to say thank you again for coming through and helping that person, whoever that person is. God bless. Just as I'm saying that, I'm seeing them like, they're like, don't even trip, chocolate chip, as they're showing this card, this angel coming down to offer this little baby some assistance. Definitely. Now, let's take a look here. This is the Four of Swords in reverse. So he's saying he's not at rest at this time. I feel like he's in a dynamic stage. So this guy is not, you know, usually we're like, okay, well, we need a rest. We need separation. This person needs to heal. I'm not getting that. I'm getting this person is assuring. And he's saying quality assurance. He's assuring that I am not at rest. I'm ready. I'm in hermit mode, but I can easily be pulled out of it, in the sense like I'm doing my thing, I'm living my life, but if you want to get to know me, if you want to get together, I'm open to it. So this is a very specific reading, and it's not going to be for everybody, all right? You will know if it's for you, and if you don't know, please pray about it. If you don't know, please pray about it. Okay? Let me see if there's any... because this reading is kind of done. This is a slam dunker after 31 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if there are any personal messages that we just got one, right? The one before. Let's see if Spirit has any personal messages that... Oh, his energy is like, what? You want to take away from my reading? All right. This is Divine Masculine. For sure. All right, so we'll leave it at that. That's in this way then. So and then I can get to bed and relax. So thank you guys so much for being on the call. I'm sorry, you know, like whoopsies. Sorry. Sorry we had to have such a kind of a little bit of a scary message come through, but please know that it's necessary. Spirit is chiming in right now. They're saying please know that it's necessary, and it's not so much scary as informative, and we should seek wisdom in the messages that come across. And if we want to help in some way, we can give prayers as well and react in that way. But it's great when they reach down to help other people. And you know me, guys, if you follow my stories, if you follow my readings and such, then you know I definitely always open it up to Spirit to bring through messages for people, because otherwise what are we doing, right? Anyway, God bless you guys, and we thank the Divine Masculine for coming in for this reading. We're so great. He's so great, and I'm feeling his energy lift off now, and yes, there's a good feeling of blessings here. Okay, so thank you so much, Spirit. Thank you guys. Mwah. Have a beautiful, amazing night and November, and don't forget to check in for the daily readings and all that stuff. But as we know, always use discernment. Okay, so please check in with your angels and guides now. All right, thank you so much. Bye.